So we're in Pridelands. I do Pridelands before Agrabah for no good reason. I just like to get it over with. It's interesting because you can't use Trinity Limit or Drive Forms or Summons or anything, so that puts some interesting restrictions on how you have to play. So these guys are actually tough, but if you open up with a Magnet, their responses get synchronized, and then you can get them to do this spin attack together, and then you reflect on them. Not too hard. And remember that you can keep moving while you're reflecting, so you know, adjust your positioning as necessary. You don't even need a reflect or an ether. Don't even need an ether.
Definitely heartless.
Definitely heartless. Yeah. Way to go, Sora. You absolute genius. This is weird. Like, why is this in the game? It goes back to what I was talking about in Christmas Town. It's just so empty. Like, it serves as the battleground to fight the Ground Shaker on your second visit, which I get, but just, like, put that somewhere else. Don't make it the main thoroughfare of the world. In contrast with this area, whose expanse is fucking gorgeous. Look at this. They nailed this. The background is so great. You know, like, you tell yourself, boy, I wish I could go over there. Right? That's the hallmark of having good set design. It's like, man, I wish I could go to these places that aren't actually part of the game. Because it all looks so great. Where's this, you know, creativity and art in, like, Nightmare, where is it, Halloween Town? I don't know. So, this hyena fight is tough until you realize how broken your swear attack is in the air. Look at that damage! It's disgusting! And the other thing you need to know about this is that they will try to attack you after you do damage to them. They're harmless most of the time. They're just chasing Timon and Pumbaa. But after you hit them, they are going to come for you. So, yeah, look, see, both came right for me right there. So that's the only time you can get killed, because they can come at you off camera if you're not watching them. And, you know, you use Thunder from a distance to get them in the air, and then you can approach them easily. You use your triangle. See, he tries to attack me after I did damage, but I was ready to reflect. Thunder in the air, and then your little drill attack puts him right in the ground. I used Photon Debugger instead of Hero's Crest. There's no good reason, but you're never going to hit with the finisher because they break out of the combos. But the drill attack does more damage than the finishers, so Hero's Crest won't be boosting, you know, your finisher because you never get to use them. So I just use Photon Debugger for those thunders that I throw out sometimes. It doesn't really matter. The strategy's the same either way, and maybe you'll still do more damage if you used a higher attack power Keyblade. I don't know. I don't know, but it doesn't matter. I mean, yeah, Timon has barely taken any... I don't know, which one's Timon? I honestly don't remember. Sorry everybody, I can't remember which one's Timon and which one's Pumbaa. But, Pumbaa sounds like a warthog name, so I'm assuming that's Pumbaa. There we go. That's the end of the hyenas. I spent a long time on that the first time, until I found that your square attack in the air does a ridiculous amount of damage. You can't really do much to Scar because he gets out really quickly. So I'm using as much reflect as I can. You want to get him after he jumps to the middle like that, then he's going to come for you and reflect. Get out of there. Okay, he jumped to the middle. I can reflect. Jumps to the middle. I can reflect. Okay, and then he starts doing his lightning attack, so I'm going to use Simba's limit. Which is a pretty good damage. It's no dance call, but it's pretty good. I think we're just waiting for him to stop doing his lightning attack, waiting for MP to come back. Because you can't do much. He's so wild and hard to predict, you know. And the lightning does not really close to him all the time. He's not coming at me, right? He's sort of jumping around, so it's hard to know where he's gonna go. The fire is easier because he does a second attack after the leap. That's the one that you reflect, right? He leaps, and then he does his spinny attack. Oh, his fire attack ran out. Okay, he would have done it, but he did it the first 2 times. This attack is BS, so it's time to use the limit again. He charges around. It's really difficult to dodge this without using a limit. It didn't do that much damage, unfortunately. I need to get my MP back right away, so I use 2 ethers. Okay, thank goodness he didn't go into his dark dashing thing again. So we're trying to reflect some of this lightning on him. There's no point trying to follow up that air combo because he's just going to get out of it. Okay, the lightning's over. unfortunate timing, because it's hard to follow him. I really hate this fight. It's not fun. Plus, they didn't even get Jeremy Irons in here to do the voice of Scar. They got some absolute nobody to do the voice of Scar. So, who cares? If it was Jeremy Irons, you know, I'd pay attention, because he's awesome. Alright. Get a maximum MP increase. That's good. That's nice to have. So it is good to come here as quickly as possible to get that MP boost. That does help. What the fuck is Sora doing? Just looking at him. He's getting the wiggle going. You know, that cat wiggle. And then, yeah, he's dead. Yeah. Woohoo, a fire upgrade. Who cares? And I had to look up what this new episode was, because I was like, what the fuck? I thought I already had Demix available. But that's just telling me that I picked up a lost page for the Winnie the Pooh book. And so that was the new episode there. That's what that was. Threw me for a loop for a second. Okay, and we're level 1. Hoo 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 hoo, wa doo doo doo. Celebration. Thanks for watching.